All right, we're going to find the equation of this line from the table here. I'm going to let x2 and y2 be 0 and negative 4, and x1 and y1 be negative 1 and y1 is negative 6. So now when we do our equation, we got negative 4 minus negative 6 over 0 minus negative 1. And that gives us 2 over 1, so our slope is 2. Now we have it real easy because the y-intercept is when x equals 0. So when x equals 0, our y value is negative 4, so that is our y-intercept. So now we can write our equation as y equals 2x minus 4. Here on this one, I'm going to let x2 and y2 be negative 3, negative 6, and x1, y1 be negative 6, negative 3. So we got negative 6 minus negative 3 over negative 3 minus negative 6. And that gives us, let's see, that's negative 6 plus 3, so we get negative 3. And that's negative 3 plus 6, so that's positive 3, so our slope is negative 1. So again, our y-intercept is when x equals 0. When x is 0, our y value is negative 9, so that is our y-intercept. So our equation is y equals negative 1x minus 9. Or you could just write y equals negative x minus 9. Either one of these would be a-okay. All right, and this one I'm going to have x2, y2 be 2, 15, and x1, y1 be 1, 11. And again, you can choose any one of these pairs because since this is linear, or if it's linear, you would get the same slope. And these equations are linear, so we are getting the same slope every time. So we got 15, no matter which y2, x2 we pick, or x1, y1 we pick. So 15 minus 11 over 2 minus 1. And that gives us 4 over 1, or just 4. So that means our slope is 4. Now, from our table, we don't have where x is 0. But we know that going this way, we're just going minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, so we can go from 1 to 0. And if we're going minus 1 this way, we have to look at the y values. The y values are actually going, as we are going down by 1, the y values are also going down by 4. So if we do 11 minus 4, we get 7. And so now we are at the point where our y-intercept is 0, 7. So we got our equation y equals 4x plus 7. Now we don't have to do it that way. Since we do have an x and a y value, we can just plug that in to our equation. So if I choose this point right here, our y value is 15, our slope was 4, our x is 2, and then plus b. b is the y-intercept. So we get 15 equals 8 plus b. If we solve for b, we get 7 is equal to b. So again, we can find our equation by either plugging in our x and y values, or we can go to the table and continue with our pattern of what the slope is. So you could find it either way.